boys and girls, go ahead and put away your library books. Go ahead and sit down in your desk. And we're going to turn our attention to our whiteboard. So before we start with our grammar lesson, I'm going to write a couple of words on the board. And then I want everyone to kind of take a look at the words that I write. And then we will talk about maybe what you noticed about them. Okay? We don't need our whiteboard for right now. Whiteboard away. Alright, put your whiteboard away. Everyone go ahead and look up at the board. I'm going to write a word. Let me see. Whiteboard's not working, so I'm going to write it right here. Can everyone see my word? Yeah? Yes. Alright, Erin, what is this word? Unhelpful. I want you guys to really talk with your group. What do you notice about this word? You guys can help with me. And you two can Alright? Hear me and clap once. Hear me and clap twice. Alright? Blaine and Chandler, what did you two notice about this word? What did you notice, Blaine?
That the root word's helpful and the prefix is un.
The prefix is un, but is my whole root word helpful?
No.
What did we notice about the end? Hold on. What did you notice, Lawrence, about the end of the word?
It has a suffix.
It has a suffix. So it has a prefix and it has a suffix. So we've been doing words that only have prefixes or they have a suffix, but today we're going to practice doing words that have a prefix and a suffix. So who can remind me, what is a prefix? Jason, what's a prefix?
Something that comes at the beginning of the word.
At the beginning of the word. So a group of letters that we add to the beginning of our word. And we have our anchor chart for our prefixes hung up in the back. And so our prefixes come at the beginning of the word. So if I give you the prefix of, we're going to a pre-game. What do you think of pre-game means? Paula, what do you think pre-game? Before the game, because prefix means before. Now, who can remind me what is a suffix? Penny, what's a suffix?
It's a group of letters that go at the end of the word.
A group of letters that come at the end of our word. Here's our anchor chart for suffixes.
And
our prefixes and suffixes, they create a new word with a new what, boys and girls?
meaning.
A new meaning. Yeah. So if we have the word dance, so if you go to dance class or you dance, and we add the suffix er, what is our new word?
Dancer.
Dancer, and a dancer is a person who
Dances.
right? So we're going to go ahead and practice some words that both have a prefix at the beginning and a suffix at the end. So go ahead and get out your whiteboards, get out your Expo marker. So remember, boys and girls, when we're practicing on our whiteboards, are we supposed to be doodling on our whiteboard? No. Okay, so let's make sure we're not doodling. Let's make sure we're being an engaged learner, so our eyes are on the speaker. Okay? And so our learning target for today is going to be that today we are learning how to identify the root words, the prefixes, and the suffixes in different words, okay? So we will know we're successful, Chandler, if we can identify the root word, if we can identify our prefix, if we can identify our suffix, and if we can help tell what the meaning of our word is, right? Because we get a new meaning. Yeah, kind of similar to our compound word, it has a new meaning. So the same thing with our prefixes and our suffixes, okay? So, alright, so I'm going to write a word on our board. So my first word is going to be to identify the root word of uncomfortable. What is the root word? Remember, these words, they have a prefix and they have a suffix. So right now, I want you to identify the root word of uncomfortable. What is the root word? What's the root word, Jasmine? Uncomfortable. So show me the root word. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Please show me. I want to see what's on your board. Alright, good. Board's down. Alright, Curtis, you want to share with us what was the root word in uncomfortable? Comfort. So comfort is my root word. So if comfort is my root word, Natalia, what is my prefix? What's my prefix? Remember, my prefix comes at the beginning of the word. Un. And what does the prefix un mean, boys and girls? So if un is my prefix, comfort is my root word. Nolan, what is my suffix? Able. Able. Able is my suffix. So thumbs up, did we get comfort as our root word? Yeah. Good. Alright, so clear off your board.
I knew it. Oh!
Alright, here's my root word. My word is replaying. I want you to identify the root word on your whiteboard. So what is it? I want you to write the root word on your whiteboard in the word replaying. If I am replaying my favorite song in the car, what is my root word in replaying? What's my root word in replaying? Alright, 1, 2, 3. Please show me. I want to see what's on your board. Alright, good. Board's down. Jasper, what is our root word in replaying? Play. Play is our root word. So, Josie, what is my prefix? What is my prefix? Re is my prefix. And what does re mean, boys and girls? Again. So if re is my prefix, play is my root word. Leonie, what is my suffix? Ing. I-N-G. Good. Alright. Go ahead and erase your whiteboard. Let's practice one more together. Let's try this one. This one might be a little more challenging. You think you guys can handle it?
Yes. We can handle anything.
Let's see. Ready? Alright, so my word is disorganized. So what is my root word in disorganized? What's my root word in disorganized? Alright, 1, 2, 3. Please show me. I want to see what's on your board. Let me see, Peter. Hold it up. Okay. Alright, boys down. Alright, Leonie, what did you say was your root word in disorganized? Say it again. Organize. Organize without the ED, so is my root word. Alright? So if organize is my root word, Natalia, what was my suffix? What's my suffix? My suffix. ED. Alright? And then Tyson, what was my prefix? Dis. So dis, and what does dis mean again, boys and girls? Not. So not organized. Alright? So how do we feel about identifying the root words, prefixes, and suffixes? We feel pretty good? Alright?
I have a whole one for us.
Okay, so, and we'll rate ourselves at the end, okay? So go ahead and put away your whiteboards. Put your whiteboards away. We're going to do a practice sheet so that you can show me what you know about prefixes and suffixes. So everyone can have their pencil out and ready. Alright, so here's what our sheet looks like. We have it projected on the board. So at the top it says prefixes and suffixes. What's the first thing you do?
Put your name
Put your name on it. The directions say to circle the best answer for each question. So you will read, Jasper, make sure you're engaged. You'll read each question and you will circle A, B, or C. So, for example, number 1 says a suffix is a word part attached to, and you have to answer to the beginning of a base word, the middle of a base word, or the end of a base word. So you'll circle your answer. Okay? Alright? So I'm going to go ahead and pass it out. And you're showing me what you can do independently. So we're working by ourselves.
Do we need privacy for this one? No.
No, you don't need a privacy folder. When you're finished, I want you to turn it into the blue basket. Go read a book quietly while you wait, and then we will review together when everyone is finished. You'll have about not yet, okay? Maybe after our lesson. Alright? Not yet. Go ahead and focus on your assignment. Alright, so I'll give you guys about 5 minutes to do this assignment. When you're finished, you turn it into the blue basket. Yeah, I know you can do it. Show me that you can do it. Can you read them, please? Read your book quietly. Make sure you're reading your book when you're finished, Tyson and Natalia. Right, Jasper, I know you're still looking. I'm gonna go ahead and review. Okay. Alright. Jasper. Alright. Boys and girls, go ahead and close your books for me. Close your library books. Natalia, can you close your books for me? Right? So, Pamela, Blaine, can you go ahead and close your books for me? Stay with you. Alright. So, I want us to go ahead and review our prefixes and our suffixes one more time. So I want you to turn and talk with your group and tell them what we have been learning about our prefixes and suffixes. So tell them what a prefix and a suffix is, and you can even give some examples. Alright, hear me clap once. Hear me clap twice. Alright, Mia, what did your group talk about with prefixes?
That they go in the beginning of the word.
They go at the beginning of our root word. Good. What did your group, Kenny, talk about with suffix? Jasper, you want to tell? You can tell.
Okay, when you talk about prefixes.
Suffix. What about suffix?
Like
Where can you find a suffix?
at the end of the word.
At the end of the word, right? What did you say, Penny?
It's at the end.
It's a group of letters at the end of the word, right? Yeah. So, just how I told you guys when you were reading your library books, you can read in your book and we can try to find words that have prefixes and suffixes. And maybe if we're having trouble figuring out what the meaning of that word is, if it has a prefix or a suffix and you know the meaning of those words, it might can help you figure out the meaning of your root word too, right? Yeah. Or kind of like if you had the word dishonest and maybe you knew what honest meant, but you weren't quite sure what this meant, you might could figure out that this means the opposite of, or not. So dishonest means that you're not honest. Okay? So we can use our prefixes and suffixes to help us figure out the meaning of our words. Okay? So we can do that when we're reading books here at school or at home, or even if you're reading like on your computer with Get Epic too. Okay? So I want you guys to rate yourself on our 1 through 4, and remember on our test. So 1 means that I'm still really confused and need more practice on prefixes and suffixes. A 2 means I kind of understand my prefixes and suffixes, but I need some more practice. A 3 means that I do understand it. And a 4 means that not only do I understand it, but I can come up here and teach the whole class. So on your test, I want you to rate yourself. So Leonie, show me where you rank. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Alright, let me see that in front of me. Alright. And it's okay, remember if we're a 1 or a 2, that just means we need more practice. So that's okay. Alright? Yeah, if you don't want to hold up your 1, you can always show me a 2 to let me know we need more practice. Okay? Alright, so good job today with our grammar lesson, and we will review more about our prefixes and suffixes to help us maybe with our next language arts test that we're going to take. Yeah, with our grammar test. Yes. Alright? So great job, guys, and now we're going to go ahead and get ready